And we are back. What up, man? It's your boys, Drunk Uncs, happy hour, season 2, episode 1. It's your boy Campaign J, man. We are back, man, and we got a lot in store for y'all today. I'm very excited to be back.
Hey, we missed y'all, man.
We got Jim down there, man. We got your other favorite Unc down there. They're gonna introduce themselves, man. But we back, man. We're happy to see y'all. Thank y'all for joining us. Let's get it.
Come on, man. It's your favorite drunk Uncle Noon Belichick calling all the motherfucking plays.
You got your boy, Jay Hicks, your Detroit team stand in the building. We back, man. Feels good to be back.
Yes, sir. You already know what it is. It's Tyler T, your third, fourth. I don't know. Maybe it's some of y'all fifth favorite drunk Unc, but, we here give you some of the plays. I'm giving you some of the plays. I'm not like Noon, but
Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Jay, take us away, brother.
Yes, sir. So anyway, man, like I was saying, though, we are back with another amazing episode, man. We got a lot to kick in. We're going to talk about the Olympics a little bit here, man. We're going to get into that. I actually have a brief discussion about a lot of things that happen in the Olympics. We also going to bring y'all then into the NCAA conversation as we got football kicking off to go ready around the corner. And then we're going to wrap it up with a little bit of NFL football, as we get ready into the preseason, offseason, some of the moves, some of the rumors we hear today about Brandon Ayuk possibly being on the move. I'm sure Tyler is geeking about that down there, so we're going to get into that a little bit. But before we get into that, before we start anything, make sure that y'all following us, liking, subscribing at the Drunk Uncs Pod on all platforms, everything, everywhere, like, subscribe. And also, man, make sure y'all go get those T-shirts. We got them up. It's a nice collab with Unexplained. I'm blow right now.
Unexplained.
It's a really shout out to my boy Jordan, man. So, we really going hard with that. So go ahead, check us out, man. Go grab a couple of those shirts if y'all really, rocking with us, supporting us. Like I said, follow us on our platforms at the Drunk Unc Spot. We also got the glasses too, shot glasses as well, so don't forget about that. Just grab some merch, man. Grab some fucking merch.
Hey, can I say one thing before we get started?
Hold on. Hey, don't forget about the happy hour sale. Don't forget about
happy hour sale. Use promo code happy hour to get 20% off on your next purchase for us T-shirts or shot glass or whiskey glass.
Yep.
Hey, tell you are seeing things. Hey, the Drunk Uncs are back. We are in full effect. It's a beautiful day. We're gonna have a great show. Shout out Scott Football. Rest in peace, my cousin Craig. Let's kick this shit off, man. Let's get to it.
Let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. You know what? Hey, let's but real quick. I'm glad you set that tone out here. But we will be live, man, from the Scott Start football game. We're gonna bring that to y'all because that's Tone versus T Cole coaching. So I'm excited.
That's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
I'm excited to see that one.
I'm excited to see that
matchup right there. Play-by-play. Hey,
what day is that? What day is that?
That is. I'll give you.
Okay, that's all.
I'll give you like that. Yeah, I'll give you like that.
I might need to fly. I might need to fly back.
Yeah, no, you need to come back for that one.
That's circled on the calendar, coach.
So let's get into it, man. Let's talk about the Olympics real quick, man. Let's talk about everything that we saw, everything that we discussed, everything that's happened so far. We've seen Simone Biles win 3 gold medals and 1 silver. As she had won, I believe, she won silver in the individual, or was that the individual? They won Team USA, and then she won balance beam or uneven bars and something else as well too. I'm not really too hip with the gymnastics not that verse. But you already know, man. So at that point, yes, you are seeing us back, Taylor. It was good, man. Nice to see you, man. It's nice to see you as well. Pay, it was good to see you as well, my brother. It's good to see y'all as well, man. So you already know, man. But let's get back into, like I was saying, with the Olympics. We had a couple of things amazing happen. We saw the most probably shocking thing, I think, in my opinion, was Carri Richardson winning silver. She came in heavy as the favorite in gold, and that's what I kind of want to discuss a little bit with y'all. It's kind of a little controversy surrounding that. And kind of give me your opinions on that, man, because I had a discussion with some guys in the group chat and we talked about it a little bit. And we kind of said, a lot of them like, it's not a failure. It's not a failure. A couple other people that have kind of run track in the past have said, it kind of is a failure, as you go in as the world lead, you looked at it as the number one. Your main competition, one tore her Achilles earlier on in the season. The other dropped out surprisingly in the semis. So, it was kind of yours to lose at that point. And, shout out to Alfred who won it from St. Lucia. Shout out to her, man, because she showed up and showed out for the country's first ever Olympic medal, period. and ended up being a gold medal for their first one. And then she took second in the 200 as well too. So she's walking away 2 gold medals. But
wasn't it?
You said what?
Against Gabby, wasn't it? In the 200?
Yeah, yep. Against Gabby. Shout out Gabby as well too. Let's talk about that, man. What do y'all think? Do y'all think it was a failure that Sha'Carri didn't get the gold? Like I said, I believe that it was. I got kind of criticized for it a little bit for saying that. But as a former track athlete, you train for gold. That's what you go for. Anything less than that is kind of a disappointment. So give me your take, man. Go ahead, Jimmy. What you got for me?
So my whole thing about the whole thing, like, yeah, I get Sha'Carri was supposed to be, she was supposed to win. Like, everybody expected her to win. She was the favorite and whatnot. But then when you look at it from like a reality point of view, like, this was her first Olympics. So it's like, yeah, she was number one in the world. She won worlds and all that. And then I guess my mom was just telling me, my mom, all people, shout out mom. She said that I guess before the race, they had met at some spot that they had normally, like, where they met the day before.
That's
and
what
so they tried to get in. Yeah, they tried to get in from the different entrance, and they told her no. So she had to walk a whole mile to get to the other entrance.
But I will say this though:
some of the other contenders had to do that, and some of them just backed out and didn't end up doing the race.
Yeah. So let me say this though. Let me say this though as well too, to counter a couple of your points, right? One, this is her first Olympics, but she missed out on the last Olympics because she was smoking weed, and she missed out on that Olympics for her own causes. So that's one. So this should be her second Olympics technically. Two, this was also Alfred from St. Lucia's first Olympics, who was like 19 years old. So this is her first Olympics 19? As well. She's like 19.
That's true. That's also true. You're right about that.
This is her first Olympics, and she showed up. And she turned out. So like, and three, all of those other women were used to going to that same gate as well too, and had to do the same thing that Sha'Carri and the Jamaicans had to do, and they also came and performed. Bro, everyone was one. So if you're a track athlete, bro, all the track athletes are going to the same spot, bro. You got to go to the same spot. So I'm sure the other ones showed up as well there, and we're surprised and not be there. And if they got moved, that's true. But everyone probably had the same racing conditions, bro. So I don't want to hear that. She's 23. Okay, she's 23. Sha'Carri's 25, I believe. So first Olympics as well, though. Still first Olympics. So, like I was saying, it's really still.
I don't see it as a failure, even with all that. Just because, I mean, I guess you could see how it's a failure, but it's like
it's not a failure.
It's not a failure.
This is the thing.
It's not a failure because she got
silver.
She got a medal.
But
she got
again,
silver. And it's not like it's gonna be her last time being there. It's not like
it's possible. Like we said before the show, bro. Your shelf life as a sprinter is very short. It's not. She's already missed one Olympics. This is supposed to be her second. If you're really good, you get 3. Like, it's very rare to get 3 Olympics, bro.
So she's not really good. Is that what you're saying?
You also see this. Anybody can come up in track and field, bro. In 4 years, she might get injured. Anything that can happen in 4 years in track and field. There can be somebody just like her that's coming up that's younger now that could be popping in the next 4 years. So when your time is there, like, you got to take it. And she's had the time now the last 4 years to be able to take it, and she hasn't taken it. Like, it doesn't get much better than that.
I think at some point though, like, looking back at it, you gotta give yourself some grace. You playing at the highest platform, like, it's not a participation award. Like silver. It's not like if you win a little championship, you get second place. This is you competing against the best people in the world. If I come in second against the best people in the world, I'm not gonna be too bad. Like, I know I'm training for gold, I'm the world lead, but at the same time, we're not talking about the fast motherfucker in your city, the world.
People don't remember second place.
I'll take it.
And I'll take it too. And like you said, who knows if she's gonna make it to the next Olympics in 2028, if she's gonna be the same as she is now. But like, she's 24, so she got time. Like, we talk about how Noah Lyles is 26, 27 now. Like, I asked you, is he gonna be in the Olympics in the next 4 years? You said, yeah, he'll probably be able to compete, but he might not place or anything like that.
I said, and the same thing is possible for. And I'm not saying it's not respectable. Hold on, wait. I'm not saying it's not respectable. I'm saying it from a track and field perspective, as I know, like, just athletes in general. And she's a higher level athlete than I ever was. Like, when you're training for that, you're not training for second place. You're not happy with second place in any circumstance. Especially when you're the number one world lead. You've been the number one world lead all year, and then your other competition is not even in the race. Like,
I mean, I guess, dude,
that's
but
a
it's
failure.
the Olympics, bro.
I get what you're saying. Like, I
We
get
just
what you're saying for sure.
I get what you're saying too, but think about it.
There's no
think about it
reason to
this,
like,
too.
rain on her, rain on.
No,
her
I'm not,
parade.
and bro, but I'm telling you, I can tell you, I can tell you that she's probably looking at it from her perspective as well too. Is yeah, I'm a silver medalist, but I failed. Like,
Oh, yeah,
I can tell you from her. I can tell you from a sprint, like just a mindset of that is like, yeah, that's cool, but like that's cool, but she wanted to go, bro, and she probably looks at it that she failed as well. It still is amazing accomplishment. It's something that it hasn't been done in a long time in a women's 100-meter race as well too for the USA. So it's exciting to see that, and we also had somebody that placed third as well too. So like it's phenomenal to see. That's her teammate as well. They train together. They got the same coach as well. So it's amazing and exciting to see that. But it's like the goal was yours. Same thing with Noah. And Noah got it by the grace of God. By the grace of God. By literally.
He's lucky. I would have slandered him. I wanted to slander him.
Literally, oh, you're nasty. Hey, I had some things. I had some choice words.
He shut the haters up. I respect him. He shut the haters up.
He did.
He shut him up.
He backed up his talk. So
he talked.
Not
He backed up his talk.
And not Devin Booker.
Why do you think people hate Noah Lyles? Like,
because that's what he said about Team US. He said about the NBA.
That's what he said exactly.
What he said about the NBA. I don't even like him for that.
What he said about the NBA.
So take the NBA out of it, like the NBA part out of it. What don't you like about this guy?
So I'll tell you from again a track and field standpoint. The reason I don't like him is he talks too much. He talks extremely too much. Hey Cole, did you go live on Instagram? I meant to ask you that.
Yeah, okay. I tried to, but it wasn't working. They keep making me do the public thing.
Okay, okay, but I do want to say again, like we were saying though, I think the reason I don't like him is because he just talks too much, bro. And
just run.
He's backing it. Yeah, that's just run, bro. And the thing is, like,
shut up and dribble.
No, that's not.
No, but he's trying too hard. He's trying too hard to be Usain Bolt. Like he wants to be like a character like that. And for Bolt, it came naturally. Like he's forcing it, and that's what
showmanship.
Yeah, and he's forcing it though. Like Bolt, it was just a natural thing because he was good. People gravitated towards him. It was just natural, bro. Like Noah's literally forcing it, the Yu-Gi-Oh cards,
about to say the Yu-Gi-Oh card,
painting his nails, like doing the Dragon Ball Z, and it's just, bro.
I think the best answer was Tyler. Tyler had a great answer. That nigga gums bother me. That shit make my ass itch. Oh God.
Oh
man. When you smile, every time you smile, I see your gums.
He talked too much for his gums to look like to me. So much gums. Like
that shit.
But I think the main thing with Noah Lyles is he just wanted to try and be. I mean, obviously, we don't really look at when's the last time we really were able to take a look at the men's track and field team and be like, oh yeah, this guy's gonna win 100. Oh yeah, this guy's gonna win 200. Like. It's no aura around the men's track team. It's always been the women's track team and Sha'Carri and all them. So it's like he wanted to try and get a bigger platform, excuse me, for the track team. And I guess that's the way to do it. But at the same time, it's like you don't have to. Like all you got to do is just go out and win. Like you look at the dude Cole Becker that just won the 1500 yesterday in a crazy race, and he wasn't even considered to be in the top 3. So it's like, you don't see him being like, oh, well, I'm going to do this and that. And like, bro, we know I never knew who he was until yesterday. But now I know him just because I'm like, damn, he really just came out and won the 1500 and he wasn't supposed to win. He beat these other 2 dudes that were the clear favorites. So it's like, that's how you make a name for yourself. That's how you want to get your name in people's households. Like, okay, because he did that. Like my mom texted me about it. My sister had texted me about it. We talked about it in our group chats. Like people are seeing it. So that's how that's how you should go about doing it. I feel like so him just kind of going in and trying to call out the NBA and say, well, you guys are world champions because you guys only won in the US. Like these are the best players in the world. Like
so I think
hold on, Jay. Kyle McCord, hate to see him coming is crazy. Okay, all right, go ahead, Jay. Go ahead.
Hey man. Hey, I don't like that. I don't like that energy at all. Can we not do that?
Motherfucker said Corner Cobb. Hate to see him coming. I'm weak. Motherfucker.
Hey man.
Hey, but shout out to Noah Lyles.
This episode is sponsored by Don Julio.
Don Julio. No, but
hey,
but
so let's move on real quick, man. Let's move on to our next topic while we talk about track and field. USA basketball obviously is dominating. Kind of doing what we hope to see them start doing. Been a lot of slandered about the immigrant on our team. How do y'all feel about that? I'm not a big fan of him being on the team. Yeah, Cole, you heard what I said. I'm not a fan of him being on the team.
It's nasty.
Hey,
but
he's hooping though.
What y'all think about the team in general? What y'all expect? What do y'all see?
He's hooping though.
Yeah, I expect more dominance.
I mean, I think they're dominant. I didn't really see the game yesterday. How much they went by yesterday?
Right. Okay,
like listen. 35.
Okay, so that means dominance. Like, remember how when we was younger? You remember when we was younger? Like when we used to watch them games, you didn't have to watch past the first quarter. We'd be up by 45.
But the world, I think. But Tico, I think it's a testament to how good the world has gotten and like how like global basketball has gotten as a game. I think like you look at it now, like we've had this conversation before about like USA versus like a overseas team. You know what I'm saying? It gets tough. Like you put a current USA team versus all the best players around the world. I mean,
And I also did see a little graphic though. Like I guess when like Magic and all them Bird was playing like the real dream team, I guess it was like 4 other players like there was the NBA outside the team USA.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying?
Now it's like 22 or some shit. It's
every team that's not the US has at least either two guys, at least 2 to 3 guys on their team that's in the NBA currently, or guys that used to play in the NBA and they went overseas. Yeah. So it's like,
I mean, look at Japan.
The whole Canada. Think about the Canadian team.
Japan got
NBA. He's from here though. Yeah. He's from here.
Rory wasn't on the team actually. He was not on the team.
He was playing.
I saw something about him leaving a practice early. I don't know if that was related to the Lakers.
I'm about to say he played though.
Remember he played. He got ejected. He got ejected from a game.
No, he's on the team. He just played. He just gave France a problem though.
That's what I'm about to say.
Week ago.
I ain't tripping.
They got rude. Like I'm just saying, even Japan to have players like in NBA, that's like crazy. You know what I'm saying? So.
But I'm gonna say this as well too. Like look at the Canadian team though. Like their whole starting lineup is NBA players. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, they got bench players. Roster. They got bench players. That's NBA players. Obviously we know Serbia, Germany. I mean Dennis Schroeder.
Now Serbia, I'll say they only had Jokic and Bogdanovic. But the guys around them, I mean, they were. They're
good, and they're gonna have a young guy. They got a young kid.
They're good European players. They play overseas. Those guys are like good players. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No facts.
There's other basketball leagues that are very respectable now. Like
there are a few of them
that are not the G League. That are not the G League.
No, not the G League, right?
Facts,
yeah, no, for sure. I mean, the G League is probably when you think about it, bro. As far as developmental leagues or even just second tier leagues, like they're not the number 2 second tier league. I would think like. You definitely got some other things like the Euro League. I think would be probably the second best league to play in. Australian League as well too. The ABL, I think is more NBL.
I think that league like Luka and them came from, and Victor.
That was the Euro League that they were in.
They like Barca, Madrid for the basketball.
What's your confession?
Hey man. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro. When I really get, I ain't gonna say when I get bored. When I really want to see like hoops, I go watch Big 3. Like when I really want to go.
So since we talk about that, the 3-on-3.
Oh man! We got built the ass.
Hey.
Jimmer didn't play. Jimmer didn't play though.
You said that.
Jimmer was supposed to play, but he got hurt. He hurt his back or something. I can't remember what's.
Yeah, he got injured, but that's still embarrassing, bro.
Excuses.
Who else besides Jimmer Fredette? Do you name?
Like that was our piece. Like that was our.
I mean, he was.
Oh, this is the thing though. So like, here's the thing. Here's the like to qualify for that. Like, in order to qualify, you have to play in like FIBA sanctioned 3 versus 3 games. So in those games take place in like March. So that means NBA players would have to take time off in March in order to be able to even qualify for the 3-on-3 in the Olympics at that point, which no NBA team is going to allow anybody to really do at that point, right?
We just have to have somebody better.
G League probably not. So I think at that point, like you look to like either retire, like recently retired NBA players, or you look at the Big 3, Like you look at some players like that, because you can't tell me like Joe Johnson.
I was about to say, let me ask
Jordan
y'all this
Crawford
question.
And Melo would go out there and not cook everybody out there.
So
hey, Melo going out there and cooking everybody in that 303. Don't give me that.
Hey.
I'm sorry.
No. I'm with you.
Can we get a petition for that?
Okay.
Can we get a petition for that? Can we get a petition?
Hey,
if y'all can pick
retire hoopers.
No, listen.
They're gonna get cooked out there.
It can't be all retired hoopers. They got to be recently retired. Like,
I was gonna say, if you try to have like
literally just out the league.
Yeah. So let me ask y'all, if y'all had to pick, let's say, if y'all each had to pick one person that y'all would want to put on the 3v3 team that y'all know would be dominant, who is it going to be? I was about to say mine would probably be Jamal Crawford, personally.
Right now,
I know
that's number one.
Yeah,
number one.
Yeah, put Jamal Crawford out
Michael
there.
Beasley.
He's giving niggas problems. Michael Beasley.
Michael Beasley.
Right now.
Give me Larry Sanders.
Hey, y'all putting a losing team together.
All right, I'm about to say, Tyler, they're gonna put us in the same position that we're in already.
The boys' ankles will turn into dust off.
They're putting us in the same
nobody
position.
Gonna do our homework on Jamal. Who gonna hold him?
They're no different than what we're already doing.
Their ankles are gonna turn into
all right, so this is my thing, bro. This is my thing. You got to put. I think not like if it were this year, Melo has to be in there. Now you can't put in the next 4 years. Melo can't be in there. Melo's not gonna be cooked.
So you taking Melo over Mike Bees and niggas that's still hooping right now? Melo, you ain't seen Melo shoot a jumper.
Melo was in the NBA more recently than Mike Beasley. He still works out. He works out.
I'm taking Melo over. I'm taking Melo
his son every day. What are you talking about?
I'm taking Melo over. I don't know.
Michael Beasley doesn't even make a consistent NBA player. Are we kidding?
Michael Beasley still hooping though.
Melo's still hooping. He's hooping with his son every day.
Look, they talking. He said Boogie.
His son. Don't do that. Hey, his son is the top 2 player right now. His son's gonna be a bucket.
Boogie could definitely be on that.
Put some respect on Keon Anthony.
Boogie could be on the team, but fucking Larry Sanders can't. He's still hooping.
Dude.
Where the fuck is Larry Sanders hooping
I was gonna
at?
say, who the fuck is Larry Sanders?
Like, Israelite or something now? Like, what are we doing here? Like, bro. Like, I'm sure he like.
Is he getting a name wrong? Like, you say Lance Stevenson? I was like, what is?
I like that one. I like that one.
I like that.
Hieroglyphics. What are we talking about?
Lance out there hit the guitar.
It's all good.
Play the guitar out there.
Jay, we know.
I like that. Pay. That's a winning team that you got right there. That's a winning team that you got right there.
My team wasn't winning.
No, we're not saying that it wasn't winning. I'm not. Larry Sanders. Larry Sanders was a dog. I'm mad at you for that one, but I can't sit here and give you the Melo or the Michael Beasley over Melo. Man, I can't do that.
No, I'm not saying as a player, but I'm just saying.
I'm talking about the 3v3. I don't care. Melo is always going to be better than Michael Beasley. He's always going to be better than Michael Beasley.
For sure. I'm just saying.
I'm thinking about
like the shape still. I'm thinking about that's what I'm thinking about. I'm not thinking about the skill level at all.
You got to get buckets out there because the game don't stop for real. Like you get a bucket, you right back on defense like immediately.
I'm gonna do our homework on Bees, man. Don't piss me off in here.
No, you not, bro. Michael Beasley's a hooper. Like Craig was even saying, like, yeah, Michael Beasley could go out there and give niggas a bucket, but like, I mean. It's Melo we talk about, like
for sure,
on, man. He one of the most decorated Olympic scorers of all time. He's gonna
give 1,000%. I'll give it 1,000%. 1,000%.
But that's neither here nor there, man. Our 3v3 team is a hell right now. At least the women's got bronze. Because the men, they were just bad, man. They were bad. They lost in the knockout round of the last game, 21-6.
Yes, sir. They did.
Like what? You touching the ball?
That shit was terrible. That shit was terrible.
Yeah, we put the terrible product out there.
Lashings.
Nah, for real though. Anything else we want to touch on with the Olympics? We good? Medal count. Let's do the medal count as of. Anyways.
We just
right.
touching.
That's a pause.
Touching
That's
on.
a pause.
Just saying.
All right, bro. It's just a topic. All right. So medal count as of 8:02. The U.S. we got a big lead right now. Just in the overall medal count, we got 94 medals. We got 27 gold, 35 silver, and 32 bronze. China's right behind us on the gold medal count. They got 25. But in terms of overall medals, they have 65 as a whole. So, like, they're the next closest country to us in terms of medal count. So, it's like we're doing what we normally do. but it would be nice to get, to win overall, have the most gold medals. So
hey, can I say something? Since talking about medal count, hey man, Canada, have some fucking decorum, man. Like I love my Canadian people. I don't know if y'all following me right now, watching this, but have some goddamn decorum. Y'all last place. What the hell is going on?
They're in 11th place. They dropped to 11th from earlier when I sent them when they were in 10th.
That's some shame.
They have 19 total.
Shame.
They have 19 total medals. 19 total. 6 golds. They got some golds. 4 silvers and 9 bronze. But that's just a testament of that's just a testament of them being, having to compete with countries like the US. We're always just a little bit better product out there. Shout out to all my Canadians though. We'll take over for North America.
I mean, we always gonna take over for North America. We are North America.
We are North America.
All right, well, you put it that
way. That's why we got that boy Drake out here.
Yeah, we did have to get him out the way because he is not like us.
Not like us.
Not like us. Hey, you know what's crazy? So, is there anything else you said that was y'all good on the Olympics?
Yeah,
I'm good on the. I do want to, like I said, shout out Cole Becker for winning that 1500. I know I touched on a little bit. I talked about that a little bit with the.
You were doing a lot of touching today.
I want to talk about Ayuk.
Ayuk,
we could get there. It's coming. It's coming.
This nigga Viking. Jesus
Christ!
I got a little excited, y'all. My bad. I got a little excited, y'all. My bad. He gonna be a Steelers. He gonna be a Steelers.
Hey man,
tune into the 200 tomorrow. The 200 final tomorrow.
Yeah,
that's gonna be an electric race.
I got Noah.
I'm going with Kenny again, man. I went with Kenny in the 100. I like.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you this, Jimmy. The only reason I'm gonna tell you this, right? So, if Kenny were to beat Noah, it would have been in the 100. Kenny doesn't have the top end speed and the ability to hold the top end speed over that last and that curve is really tough to run in the 200. So Noah's going to come out probably a little bit, and he's probably going to end up catching Kenny. So you'll see, like by the time he'll be in front of him by the time they come off the turn, and it's over by the time Noah comes off the turn. If there's going to be anybody, I think that's going to compete. I think it's going to be Arian Knighton, who's from USA as well too. He's a younger kid. He's like 19, I believe now. He's ran some ridiculous times for his age, bro. Really crazy. Yeah, he hadn't been able to race a lot this year. He only raced, I think his first race was at the Olympic trials in like June. But I think he'll run pretty well. The dude Leslie Tobago from, I don't remember where he's from, but he'll be really good as well too. I think Kenny could possibly pop in there as well. Man, Drake came back from shit. That 100 gigs is anything. 100 gigs.
Yeah, Drew. These boys. Well,
it didn't move me.
Jay like Drake, but
I do like Drake. I do like Drake.
Hey man, let's wrap this Olympic shit up, man.
Man, we can talk about this shit.
Hey,
damn,
shout out to the US.
Hey,
who we playing the next round? Who we playing? Who's US playing men's? Who we playing in the next round? Do we know?
Who cares? We gonna win.
Is it Puerto Rico? No, it ain't Puerto Rico.
It ain't Puerto Rico.
It's France.
My next door neighbor's
Is
cousins.
it France? Oh man, nah. If it's France,
it's France.
Wemby, he's about to get a rude awakening because they are about to be aggressive with that nigga in the paint.
It is France.
Man, you see what Joel did to Wemby in the regular season.
Hey, you see they benched. What's his name? Yeah,
Rudy. They benched him.
Yeah.
No, he hurt his finger. He had to get surgery on his finger before the knockout round.
Which Hard Knocks, Drew? Because they had, what is it? Which one you talk about? The Giants one?
The Bears.
Or,
I haven't watched the Bears.
I got to tune into both. So I watched the Giants one a little bit, but I've been seeing Caleb was cooking low key. It looked like.
So
hey Khalid. Hey Khalid.
He be coming in there with his man purse and all that, and slinging the ball. I almost said something crazy.
Hey, I remember what you were saying, Lee. We remember. We do low key got some. Hey, he took that man bag off over on the sideline and dropped his nuts on that field because he was cooking.
Hey, also Malik Neighbors.
Hey,
Malik Neighbors.
Hey, you see Malik Neighbors? The Lions are
who's he cooking, Cole? Who is he cooking, Cole? Who is he cooking?
Hey,
the Detroit Lions.
Lions stew.
Detroit Lions.
Lions stew.
And he got a smooth 3-piece for it. and he got a smooth 3-piece for it.
Hey, no, outside of the fighting, he was cooking y'all DBs. He like
That's
plays,
all right, bro.
It's all good. Danny Dimes carve y'all up.
Malik Neighbors is different, though.
He's
different. He's different, though.
Not in joint practices.
No, he's nasty.
Boy.
Though. He's nasty.
Some scouts were saying that they thought Malik Neighbors was better than Marvin.
Was the better receiver. They did say that. They did say that. Hey, but don't disrespect while we wearing this jersey. Don't say that while we wearing this jersey. But like I was saying, also too, was also while we talk about the NFL and a little bit of the rumors going around right now. Kylie wanted to say Justin Fields. Before we get into that real quick, Tay, I know you probably still in here. We were cooking y'all in our joint practices. Our defense was literally over there picking Matt Stafford all day. Don't y'all play the Rams week one, Sunday night football?
We do.
In Detroit,
it's gonna be fresh.
Hey, Blake Corum 100 yards.
No, Kyron Williams is gonna be the starter.
It's gonna be fresh leather on Sunday night.
Is he still hurt? Is he still hurt?
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all something real quick. Kyron Williams is injury prone. I think Blake Corum's gonna play a lot this year. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm not mad at that. In the fantasy. Also, we're gonna start the fantasy.
He's the most pro ready out all the backs just because of how much experience he got at Michigan. He was playing that offense. I think
Blake is going to get some. Blake is definitely going to get some time for sure. I mean, I think now in NFL you got to have 2 running backs anyway.
Oh so, yeah, he gonna touch that pill.
He gonna get that. Yeah, for sure. Also, let's talk about Justin Fields. Justin Fields is but supposedly been cooking in this offseason work so far. Tyler, what's your word on that?
I don't know. Justin Fields, I guess I'm a fan of him, it's all right. Yeah, no, I'm excited. I'm excited for Justin Fields, like all bullshit aside. I like Justin Fields. I like what he gives, the dynamic he gives our offense. We really got a mobile quarterback. Looks like Tomlin's got a good energy coming in the building whenever, just because of Justin Fields. Like, what I'm saying? It's like, but I also believe in Russ too. I think Russ will be able to win some games for us also. So
I like Russ as well, man.
Russ got to get off them sleds.
It'll be interesting to see the dynamic though with the team and seeing
around the league as we keep going as well too. Yeah, Puka is hurt as well too, which is crazy.
Week to week.
Yeah.
Week to week.
So also while we talk about that, I just saw the Colts. Josh Downs is out for 4 to 5 weeks with a high ankle sprain. He has a high ankle sprain. Also out in the league, we have CeeDee Lamb is holding out right now in hopes of a new contract down in Dallas.
As he should play.
So we know Jerry's gonna break.
This is all the time. I don't know why we do this every day.
I don't know why we go through this either, but like, what do y'all? So my question is about that though: is do you think he signs more for than what Justin Jefferson did?
It gotta be a little bit under that number. Sign for that number, but he gotta sign for something a little less.
Is he then the
second? Only because Joe Burrow's getting so much of the pie right now. Like that's the only reason. He can't like in Minnesota.
You mean that's Prescott? That's Prescott.
You talking about CD?
I know what you mean, though, Tyler.
I know you're talking about, but CD
Jamar's going out too, yeah.
But Dak hasn't got paid really like that either. Not like Joe Burrow money, you know what I'm saying? So
Dak was one of the higher paid ones before they kicked in.
That's true. Contract. I think Jerry gonna try to get Jerry gonna do the Jerry things. He gonna try to make him take a team friendly deal, but I don't know. I don't think CD's going for that.
CD not going for that, bro. CD top 5 me right now. I ain't gonna lie.
CD top 5. Top 3.
I honestly feel that way, bro. Like I think what we're gonna do is this is a hot take. It's steamy.
Hot take, Sean.
Hot take, Sean. Be Raider next year.
I think if Dak don't do what he's supposed to do this year, he gone. And we just go out and start from fresh again because CD there, we gotta pay CD. CD younger.
So for the listeners out there that don't see the chat, Sean Ragland said Dak's gonna be a Raider next year, along with what Cole said.
I could see something like that.
But this is my thing, though, bro. So this is what I say about that, right? This is what y'all do that. Y'all have a decent offensive line. Y'all could definitely upgrade and run that back area. But you'll have a decent offensive line. You have a win now receiver and a decent other receivers behind them. You'll have a good defense. Now, even with Dan Snyder leaving, we'll see what it looks like this year. Or John Snyder, whatever, you know what I'm talking about. Y'all defense. Dan Snyder, who's from the Redskins, but you know what I'm talking about.
Commanders.
Y'all defensive coordinator left. So what do y'all do? Y'all get rid of the quarterback and Dak, and then what? Y'all gonna put Trey Lance in the game?
Hey,
Shadur, yeah, God, because we was on his list.
Him. Wait, but how y'all gonna get him?
Somebody gonna sell their soul.
They can get Shadur.
Sell for what?
Hey, Michael Parsons don't want to be a Cowboy.
He want to be an Eagle.
He want to be an Eagle.
He want to be
an Eagle.
You put money in those guys, they're gonna stay with those teams.
No, if he has the option, if he has the option to stay, like if Dallas is gonna give him that check, he's a fool not to stay in Texas where he's getting no state income tax and big money.
Facts.
He'd be a fool to leave
all that shit. This contract time, you think all that shit.
He'd be a fool to leave there.
By the time Hill went to the Dolphins.
I mean, that's why a lot of people go a lot of places. That's why people go to Tennessee. Ain't no taxes there. That's why we always see like
Tennessee got the retirement home right now because all those dudes getting paid. They don't got to pay no taxes right now.
You got DeAndre Hopkins.
They got all those guys over there.
They got all the old boys.
Calvin really got $23 million a year.
I mean, the Jets got a couple. The Jets got a retirement home in New York too.
Hey, speaking of the Jets, is Devontae going to be a Jet by the end of the season? Is Devontae Adams going to be a Jet by the end of the season?
I don't see it happening.
I can see it happening.
Aaron Rodgers.
After what I saw at receiver and seeing how unhappy he was with the current situation at his quarterback, and he putting his body on the line every week. But
what do they give up? Their whole team is youthful. So like, what do you give up for? How old is Devontae Adams?
30, probably 31, maybe. Nah. He's still one of the best receivers in the league, though.
He is, but bro, how many more years he got? 2?
Him and Garrett Wilson. Maybe one more year. I think he signed like a 3-year deal. Maybe.
I'm saying how what's his prime? How long? How much longer is he gonna be this good?
I don't see him slowing down. And honestly, like, do you see him slowing down anytime soon?
I don't see him slowing down, but it's like he's gonna retire before he gets to that point.
It's football, bro. Everyone, it's gonna catch up to him.
It's gonna catch up to him.
Don't slow down. Don't slow down. He plays receiver.
I guarantee if he goes to New York, he'll be a lot more inclined to stay.
Who? What you about too, bro?
Devontae. He did
play for Green Bay damn his whole career, so he's accustomed to that. I don't think he's going back to no cold team though. Like I can't see him back going cold. Like
I can see him. If I was a guy like Devontae, I would just whoever giving me the most money, I'm gonna play for you.
I'm standing there. I
think Nevada's in no state income tax state as well too.
Vegas is. But I don't know if the whole state is.
The whole state is. Yeah.
Oh, it is. Okay.
You can't use me with that type.
You can't do. I about to say either you have it or you don't at that point. So
I don't know. I just feel like with him going to, I mean, what do the Raiders have going for him? Like, I mean, realistically, like
he went there though. He went there knowing that he went there obviously to play with Derek Carr.
He went there to play with right, and then they went and got rid of him after one season.
Derek Carr stink though, man.
But that was his boy though. Like that was they were talking about playing.
But he's so mad at. I just don't understand. All right, so like everyone gonna say something like, "Oh, Devontae Adams," like, "Oh, he got rid of Derek Carr," but like, why is he so mad at Jimmy G? Like, dude, like Derek Carr ain't that much better. Derek Carr ain't that much better. Jimmy G, what you getting mad for?
Like, what's he mad for?
You know what I'm saying? Points are being made.
Like, what? Like, it's really his fault. Like, he could have played with Aaron. He could have fouled Aaron. He could have did whatever else. He would have go put Derek Carr bum ass.
So we're saying that Derek Carr and Jimmy Garoppolo are on the same level. I think Derek Carr is no better than Jimmy.
Hey, so is this true? Is this Drew that we was in a party with the one day, Jimmy? That's the Raiders fan.
Yeah, that's my boy Drew. Shout out Drew.
Yeah,
shout out Drew.
Hey, Raiders. Fuck the Raiders. Shout out the Chargers. Shout out Harbaugh.
Oh man, he said, "Hello, Drew. Hey, fuck you, Drew."
That's all friendly, though. That's all.
What's up, Drew? Fuck you, Drew.
Yeah, can we talk about the real shit in football though? Are you coming to Pittsburgh?
We talk
about that.
All right.
Can we talk about that?
All right. Now go ahead, Jimmy. You broke the story earlier, Jimmy. Go ahead.
Can we bring Tony in?
As y'all know, we can bring Tony in.
Tone is in
Bring
here.
him in. We got the fifth. We got the. Well, I don't want to brag him as the fifth drunk up, but this is number 5.
Hey,
We got the
man.
whole squad. The gang's all here.
Look, he ain't even know. You ain't even. Your microphone ain't even know, dickhead.
Hey,
I got him.
Look at him. Look.
Hey, all I just wanted to say, man, shout out Drunk Unc. Shout out y'all for doing y'all thing. You know the best coach just got done coaching the boys up. Hey, man. Hey, and one last thing. Rise up, baby! Go Falcons! 12-5 this year. I'm letting y'all niggas know right now.
He's out of here. He's out of here.
We got
all that bullshit.
All right, man. Jimmy, go back to what we were saying, man. Jimmy, go back to it, man.
Before we were rudely interrupted. Yeah, man. So it's been going on for a long time. The Brandon Ayuk sweepstakes. We've been hearing all sorts of teams in the mix. We've been hearing the Patriots in the mix. We've been hearing the Commanders in the mix. We've been hearing the Browns in the mix. Nobody knew where he was going to go. Obviously, the Steelers were in the mix. There was a point in time where I thought that Brandon Ayuk was going to just end up being a 49er for the whole season and just playing his contract out because ultimately he wanted to be in San Francisco. But he a weird nigga at the end of the day. Like the way he's been moving has just been really weird, and his actions have just been a little off.
What's weird about trying to get your money?
Nah, I don't know. One day he wants to be one day he wants to be in San Francisco and says he wants to play for them. Then the next day he want to leave.
No.
And then hey. That's all I'm saying. That's the word that's been going around town. I'm not saying I believe it.
He's been wanting to get paid.
That's the word that's been going around town.
Like he deserves, and they haven't been wanting to pay him. And
he has been moving a little nasty though, Tyler. I think he has been moving nasty.
He moved okay, but who has it? Niggas move nasty. They get that money, bro.
If he was signing y'all, you'd be on here like, man, fuck him. He's nasty. Fuck on you.
I'll say this.
That guy needs to come home.
So I'll say this. So now we finally get some sort of idea as to where he's going. The Commanders backed out because the 49. Oh my goodness. The Commanders backed out because they wanted too much. The 49ers wanted too much. I don't know why the Patriots backed out. The Steelers came running around, and apparently there's an agreement in place for him to go to the Steelers. I don't know what that inclines. I don't know what the Steelers are about to give up. I really hope they don't give up.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I really hope that they don't give up George Pickens because I feel like if they were to give up George Pickens, that's just like a lateral move.
They're not doing that.
A slightly vertical.
I mean, but it seems like
they're not doing that. They're not doing that.
But it sounds like all the rumors from what San Francisco wanted in return was another receiver. Like
no, so that's what I saw. The last thing I saw about all this was that the Steelers were like kind of the lead team. That's really like the main team to talk to right now at this point. And but the Steelers are kind of hesitant because they want a receiver back now, I guess. But the Steelers aren't giving up George Pickens for Ayuk because it just doesn't make sense.
They shouldn't.
They've said I don't think George Pickens ever been on the table. I don't think they've ever even brought the idea up. I think they even tried to, from what I've heard, rumors, all rumors, hearsay, whatever. Like from what I've heard, the Steelers tried to give him a first round pick back in the when the draft came around and they didn't take it. They wanted to take Ricky Pearsall for whatever reason. Kind of weird, but. I think that's a little weird, but whatever. Hey, they would have the Great White Hopes on that team, I guess.
I guess what I think is maybe they felt like at the same time, like, okay, they didn't want to pay Ayuk because they're already paying Debo, they're already paying Nick Bosa, they're gonna have to pay Brock Purdy next year. They're paying who's their linebacker? Why am I forgetting his name?
Patrick Queen.
No, not Patrick.
Fred.
Fred Warner.
That's what's it, Fred.
Yeah. So I didn't do it off camera, dickhead. I'm sure you did see me do it. What the fuck? So anyway, man.
He's
like, hey, man.
So
cup is
empty. I think it's a good move for the Steelers. I mean, obviously.
It's an amazing move. You get rid of your championship contenders immediately.
But who do you give up?
Immediately. They said Highsmith and a second round pick. That's what they said they were going to try to get.
That's your defensive anchor, ain't it? Out of TJ Watt.
We got TJ Watt.
say out of TJ.
Patrick
but
Queen?
Alex,
Patrick Queen. We got Patrick Queen.
but he not
The Ravens wanted to get rid of
We
him.
got Herbig. We got some.
The
We got some
Ravens,
guys.
the Ravens throwaway.
We got Nick Herb. Come on, we got
Y'all
some
about
guys.
to figure out how much that shit about to hurt y'all. I wish we got somebody like Alex Smith.
With Nick
Hey,
Chubb,
Wilson,
with
got
Nick
some
Chubb,
dogs.
with Nick Chubb and Derrick Henry now in your division.
Sex, bye bye.
Alex Smith.
Nah.
Alex Highsmith is a pass rusher though. You know what I'm saying?
But the one thing that the Steelers lack, I mean, their defense was always that was always their bread and butter. Their offense had been atrocious the last few years. I mean, not atrocious, but like the passing game was just not
You was
existent.
right.
Offense was
No, you can say atrocious. It's been atrocious.
So it's like, so yeah, like I'm getting Brandon
Oh, well,
Ayuk,
thank you, brother. I'm sorry.
George
I didn't mean
Pickens,
my bad. My
and-
camera is clear though. This bitch is
and
like,
then having
okay, damn
you
it.
know,
Just
having this
look
new
what's
offensive mindset. It I just feel like they got the pieces that they need now. Obviously, they got the offense, they got the quarterbacks now, and obviously their receiving quarter, the young guys are. I mean, they're gonna be good this year. Arthur Smith, he gonna have a lot of different guys to work with now in this offense and get them going.
Two great running backs.
Two great running backs ran for both good for 1,000+ yards on the ground.
Who are we talking about?
Najee and Jalen Warren.
Najee and Jalen Warren. They were the only other backfield that had last year besides the Lions that had two running backs with 1,000 yards from scrimmage each. So I mean, they're gonna be good this year, bro. Jalen Warren gonna be Arthur Smith is gonna find a way to unlock them running backs and get them to their fullest potential. And then obviously you got the receivers and the quarterbacks now to
All right. So we're gonna say that's a great running back. Let's say that's a great running back field.
It is.
Two running backs that went over 1,000.
Y'all didn't go over 1,000 scrimmage yards. It's a complete difference. Please don't give me that.
But bro, that's not a normal thing. Like that doesn't happen often.
Yeah, like two guys two guys go. Come on, bro.
I mean, the Falcons have a better running back field than y'all.
That is Tone in that picture. Oh my god,
man, that cranked that ass profile picture. I'm about to do the Soldier Boy.
No way. I thought that was Flavor Fave.
Oh,
big ass kitty.
Like Flav.
Yeah, YouTube.
You gotta change that YouTube picture, brother. That's probably like his old YouTube picture. Ain't no way.
That big ass t-shirt you had on that bitch. Hold on.
Hey, you can't even. Hey, bring it back. Bring it back. I don't even want to see Kylie. You gotta bring his ass. Bring your ass here, boy.
Everybody that's watching this shit, man, tune in.
Look, ain't no way.
Please.
Hey,
The fitted, the stunner shade, and a blazer is crazy work.
He's too much for us. He's too
much
for us.
Hey, don't worry, I got the screen. I got the screen recorder.
I promise you, Tone. I've seen that fit from niggas that's like 50 that hit on all the young hoes in the bar. Like that's the exact fit.
Right? Yeah, that's there. Oh yeah.
Right
How
there.
old was you in that picture, bro? Why would you dress it like an old ass man?
Oh my God! Look, let me buy you a drink. Let me buy you a drink, baby. All he missing is the toothpick and the fat Michael Jordan jeans. Jesus Christ!
The oversized suit. The oversized.
So I need the full picture.
I just know you got the Gator Mari's on. I just know he got Gator Mari's on in that picture. I just know he do. There's no way he don't got Gator Mari's.
We need the big picture of this shit, man. Please put a full pic.
Pause. But like, come on.
He said the motion was great though.
Man.
Yeah, I'm sure. You probably had all the 45-year-olds going crazy.
He was opening ceremony.
He do look like Bob from the 2012 Olympics.
That's a smooth criminal right there. Tone.
He said that's so crazy.
What are we doing, bro? That hat has seen hell.
Is that a Kango? Is that a Kango?
Oh, brother, don't let it be a Kango.
Yeah, you hell for that, Tom.
L.
He might need a week suspension.
Not Big Ellie. Not Big Ellie.
Man, that hat literally looks like bring him back. Bring him back. We're not done with his ass.
Hey, yeah, Tom. We got that discussing this.
We're addressing this, brother. We're Bluetooth, definitely. He definitely got the Bluetooth on.
This shit crazy,
Hey, come on, man.
You should never came here. That shit, you know what? You know that shit.
Bluetooth and toothpick. That's all he's missing. That's all he's missing.
Yeah, you just cut me up with that one, Tom.
Oh my God. a Bluetooth.
I don't even know
And a
about
phone-
Patrick Queen no
and a
more.
phone clip on
Hey
his belt.
man,
A phone clip on his belt too.
brother, we're
Yeah,
done with that one. Hey,
yeah,
that was a great picture, Tone. Thank you for logging in and commenting
Yeah,
on that one,
appreciate
man.
it.
We
We
needed
needed
that.
that. We needed
We
that.
needed that one.
What the
'Cause,
fuck was
brother,
that about?
hey, you make
Hey.
sure you never put that fit back on until you hit till you get AARP. Like that's when that fit
Oh,
can come back
shit.
out. That's when that fit can come back out. Because retire it until then. Don't bring it back.
Shit.
He said I was before about to get out of here. Okay.
Hey,
All
next
right.
topic,
Before
man.
my
That's the
time.
last topic. Last topic, man.
All right, so before let's wrap it
Hey,
up,
so-
man. We're gonna talk about the NCAA. Let's give our 2 early playoff predictions. As far as kind of what we're looking at, what do we see? It's gonna be
Michigan.
kind of hard to give a full 12 team outlook, I think, in my opinion. But
Jonathan Majors got me crying.
We can't even do the show, man. Come on, bro. He done took over the whole show. Hey, man, that's our other drunk.
You gonna be in there hitting that?
Oh, man.
Oh my god! You gonna be in there hitting that Jonathan Majors dance to that bitch?
Oh, man.
yo,
Hey, I got tears, bro. I got tears.
Oh, shit. Oh my God. Sorry, man.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
mad at you about that Jonathan Majors.
Give all
I'm
the
mad.
focus and shit, bro.
man.
That's a good one.
Oh,
homie. That's a
man.
good one.
That was
All right, Jim, I'm ready.
Oh, I'm mad at this.
No way.
All right. Oh,
Playoff
man.
prediction.
Hey, playoff predictions, Michigan.
Winner or sleeper? Give me a winner or sleeper.
Oh my god, yo, hold on.
Oh,
I'm gonna give you a sleeper. You know I gotta go with my dogs, man. Everyone counting us out already, man.
come on, man. Are you
Michigan,
kidding me?
everyone
Wait,
counting us out.
Nebraska?
I just heard the offense was going crazy on our defense.
Because
Shout
Right.
out Khalid for fucking my camera up because Jesus
And
Christ.
our defense is supposed to be where we're now. So I
But
give
y'all
it good
not a sleeper though.
We are a sleeper.
We are
Everyone
definitely a sleeper.
counting us out.
nobody talk about
Everyone talking about the
nobody
hammer.
Michigan.
Everyone talking about some hammer that's coming out. I haven't seen a hammer yet. I don't know.
I don't.
I guess
Yo,
I guess
Paul?
I don't either.
that
Paul?
Broncos.
Hey, that's the word around town, Jay. Jay, that's the word around town.
Come on, that's what y'all
All
say.
I'm
That's
saying
what y'all
is-
house
The hammer's
fans
coming?
say.
I said nothing
So
about
listen.
no hammer coming.
No,
So
y'all be
listen,
saying
let
this.
me
Y'all be
address
saying
this about the NCAA real quick
Can we get a
because
pause?
I've been in a lot of arguments and debates with certain people that are not Michigan fans about this whole Michigan debacle and everything that's going on. Michigan, at the end of the day, you could say we cheated, and you could take that
It's
to your
proving
grave.
y'all cheated.
No, you could take it to your grave. Connor Stallions was a rogue agent,
He was.
and
Then why was he
and-
deleting 52
Bro.
text messages?
bro, sign stealing is
What?
not something that is.
He
Yeah,
deleted
man.
52
Every team-
text
No,
messages.
let me finish, Jay. Let me finish. Every team in college football sign steals. They know it.
Every
Do
team.
they get caught? Like, did they go to the extent that Michigan did? No, probably not. But every team in college football
Well,
sign
might
steals has been going on for fucking years to a point where they had to ban it, and people are still finding ways around it. You cannot tell me otherwise. So at the end of the day,
Jimmy.
but listen.
Ohio State
but
was
that
still
being
on our
said-
side.
Let me finish.
Ohio State had a group chat with
Me-
Purdue.
Let me finish because I'm almost done.
Doing Rutgers.
So we got reprimanded for it. Jim Harbaugh got suspended for the last 3 games of the season. He didn't even coach the Michigan-Ohio State game. He didn't even coach that game. And we still came out and beat y'all.
Okay,
Like
so
we had
I'm glad
been
you
doing.
said this.
And
I'm glad you said
no,
this.
no, let me
No,
finish. I'm
no.
almost done.
Fuck
I'm almost
you.
done.
I'm going now.
Then
So-
we went and beat Bama in the Rose Bowl. Was that cheating? Did we cheat when we beat Bama in the Rose Bowl? I didn't hear anybody saying we cheated when we beat Bama in the Rose Bowl.
Hey, they were saying we were
Everybody
scared to
saying
play
that?
Bama. Hey, they were saying we were
Everybody
scared to
saying
play
fight
Bama.
Exactly.
They said we were scared.
We would have played Washington. We wish we could have been Texas.
All right.
They got to play
All right.
Washington.
Thank
So
you,
now
bro.
all of us-
Thank you, Drew. Thank you, Drew. That is absurd to say that, bro.
There's
There's no reason.
Why is
There's
it
no reason.
absurd, though?
There's no reason you delete 52 text messages unless you're guilty of something. So don't give me that shit, bro. You can't sit here and tell me
Who
you're looking
deleted
back.
text
You're talking
messages?
to all the offensive coordinators, talking to the defensive coordinators. Like you can't give me that you didn't know what was going on.
So-
and it just so happens. Shut up, Jimmy. It just so happens to coincide that at the same time that literally, the reason y'all beat us this year is because we had terrible quarterback play, terrible offensive line play.
Oh,
the last 2 years.
What about the 2 years?
Hold on. The 2 years before that, before we found out that y'all were still cheating and stealing our signs, y'all whooped our ass because we didn't know. We couldn't figure out why. So the year that we actually figured out why, y'all beat us. Y'all beat us fair and square last year.
Hey, Jay, you need to shut up. Hey, you need to shut up. Listen. What the hell? Hey, so y'all couldn't stop dive up the middle. You guys couldn't stop that. So now that's the only reason we beat y'all is because we were stealing signs, but y'all couldn't stop us running the ball up the middle.
Y'all literally were struggling to beat us with Kyle McCord and whoop their ass with CJ Stroud. Y'all literally, like, come on, bro. Don't give me that.
Two different games, bro.
Hey,
y'all fucking suck. Y'all fucking suck. Period. Point blank. That's the bottom line. Y'all fucking suck.
That's what pissed me off.
You got pissed on your jersey right now. You got pissed on your shirt right now.
What's up, Cole? Hey, Tico, what's your question?
Wait, Cole got a question.
You knew Hassan Haskins was coming up that gut with the ball.
Fuck you.
So I got my sleeper and my winner. I feel like.
All right.
So,
okay, go ahead.
Pause. I'm not gonna really say. Well, you can say LSU a sleeper. I got it's kind of like 3-3. So
you are definitely a sleeper.
So I'd say LSU. I think Texas State and Mizzou are gonna be in the playoffs. It's not like to win the playoffs. Texas State.
See, bro, that's the thing, bro. It's so hard to predict the playoff this year because this is the first time we're ever experiencing. Like, we see it in the game, like in NCAA. Yeah. And if it's anything like it is in NCAA, it's gonna be a fucking madhouse when the time comes to start.
That's why you gotta think about weird ass teams. I think about weird ass teams.
I look at it this way. I look at it this way. How I think of it. I think that it's not going to be just because you're number 12 doesn't mean you're going to make the playoff, right?
No,
I think at the end of the day, I think you're going to still have those issues where if a Clemson or somebody's number 14, you know what I'm saying, and then you have let's say Texas State at number 12, they're going to probably get a nod to Clemson over Texas State at that point. Stop talking. I was just giving an example. I was giving an example of a team, but I'm just saying,
looking at the simulator though, type shit. Like it's not easy, but it's catered to these smaller.
It's catered to the smaller schools to be able to go undefeated and possibly be in the top 12.
Yeah,
but it also still going to be based.
That's the thing, though. Like for a smaller school to really get in,
you got to have a tough schedule,
and the schedule's got to be tough.
Your schedule's got to be tough.
It's got to be tough.
So
you're gonna have to beat it. You got to beat a couple good teams.
Mm-hmm. So I'm reading this now. So the 12 playoff teams is the 5 highest ranked conference champions, and then the next 7 highest ranked teams. So and even still, you have to win your conference to be in a bye. So you got to win the Big Ten to be in a bye. Even if you have a better record, you got to win the Big Ten.
So they still doing the Power 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pac-12 when having 2 teams.
So what it is it's
Notre Dame will never get a bye.
Team. No, they'll never get a bye because they don't have a conference.
Doesn't matter how if Notre Dame go undefeated, they'll never get a bye.
Yeah, they won't get a bye. Okay.
So it would be a Big Ten team or Big Ten champion, wherever they're ranked.
The ACC champion,
SEC, and then I
Big
think
12
after that,
the Big 12.
I don't know if they're doing the Big 12 though, because like I said, this is all from what I'm seeing from the NCAA, from college football. The 4th team is never a Big 12 team. It's always a random team
Hold on. Wait. You take your logic from the video game?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know how it is, bro. I don't know how it is. That's just I don't know how I'm supposed to look at it. I've never seen it before.
In the segment,
I do personally think that they will have the Big 12 as one of the teams that could get a bye.
I mean, they should.
I'm pretty sure the criteria is you're Power 5, you win your conference, you're in. You're at those top spots.
Well, yeah, you get the bye though. You get the bye.
Yes,
you get that first bye, and then you're gonna have other games before that. So I think at that point,
after that, it's gonna be committee discretion. So after that, it's committee discretion. A team like Florida State, it's gonna be you might see a good team that went undefeated. Good little.
For example, I think you'll have okay. So when y'all or Penn State lose the Big Ten championship this year, y'all still have a chance to get into the playoff. You know what I'm saying? It'll still be possible for y'all to be able to make it because it's still the Big Ten will probably put 3 to 4 teams out in the playoff every year. The SEC is probably going to put 3 to 4 teams out.
A few 3-loss teams, a few 3-loss teams.
Yeah, we'll see a couple 3-loss teams.
Yeah, we will.
I think we will.
We'll see a lot of parity in the.
I think so. I'm saying realistically, bro, between the Big Ten and the SEC, we're gonna put out 8 teams of the 12 teams are gonna make it. Personally,
yeah, like I think it's like Drew said, I think it's a Power 4 now because obviously
it is a Power 4 pretty much.
It's gone now.
The Big 12, the Big 12 is part of that Power 4.
It is.
Yeah, no, you're right. But I also saw I'm looking now. It says the 4 highest ranked conference champions will be seeded 1 through 4. So even though a Big 12 could have a champion that like Kansas could be the Big 12 champions this year and have 4 losses, but they won't get the bye because they weren't ranked higher than another team that, like, let's say if UT went undefeated this year and they won their conference 12-0 and they got ranked higher than them, they would get the bye over them. It doesn't. I don't think the Power 4 really matters in it. I think it just goes based off of your ranking and if you're a conference champion also, which is why Notre Dame will never get a bye because they're never going to be a conference champion. So it goes off of ranking, obviously, but like I don't know.
Right.
I feel
so I think you'll get like you'll get your Big 10, you'll get your Big 10, Big 12, SEC, ACC, whoever wins that gets the bye. Boom. Then you'll get your second place people in each of the. Well, I don't know about the ACC and Big 12, but I do think you'll get your second place people from the SEC and Big 10 in there. So Bama, Georgia, Ohio State, Michigan, and then Penn State, and then you'll probably see like who else from the SEC at the Texas, Oklahoma, Texas A&M,
Tennessee could do it.
Bro, you're gonna watch how they do it. Like Matt just said, watch how they do it, bro.
You're gonna see a couple of them, but like if you're in the Big 12, like if you're in the Big 12 and you don't win the
SEC versus Big 12, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's gonna be a bunch of SEC Big 10 schools filling out the rest of the bracket.
Because I don't think
gonna slide in their pause.
You said who?
Colorado.
I don't think they will.
They're gonna have to win. They're gonna have to win the Big 12.
They might have to win the Big 12. They're not winning.
They're gonna have to win the Big 12.
They're not winning the Big 12.
They're gonna have to win the Big 12, and they're not doing that.
Who the only one left in the Big 12? That's decent, like team.
I mean, Utah's still good.
Kansas State,
Utah, Kansas State, Iowa State is always decent.
That's the most
Iowa State not winning that conference.
I mean, no, they're not. But I think they're gonna compete with Colorado. Like they'll get a vote for sure. Like they ain't just gonna get
Colorado in the Big 12 though.
And then Iowa. I mean, Colorado also plays like Nebraska their first game of the year. So Dylan Raiola versus Shador.
Hey,
that matchup.
It might get wicked for Colorado this year. I know they beat Nebraska last year.
But they shouldn't have. That quarterback was selling last year.
He was selling. He was terrible, bro. I hope he's not.
You know how much of a check he probably put in after that game to get Dylan Raiola?
Yeah.
Oh no, Matt Rule said. Matt Rule went to the boosters and cried, and they gave him like $1 million to get the Raiola.
Bro,
hey,
they
move on his part.
Off, and then Raiola also at the same time wasn't committed. He was committed to us. He went to Georgia, which was cool because he was from Georgia.
But he wanted to go somewhere. I feel like he wanted to go somewhere where he wanted to actually get some playing time,
showcase,
and not have to compete for it. Yeah, because think about it. He if he went to Ohio State this year, he could have maybe started, but he was going to have to work for it. It wasn't his job. It wasn't his job. That's what I'm saying. Same thing with Georgia. Like he wasn't going to start this year over Carson Beck. So it's like
that guy.
He wasn't starting at Ohio State.
All I'm gonna say about that guy is,
I mean, if they didn't have Will Howard, he definitely could have started over them. Over anybody
I still
else.
Wouldn't even say that because the way that the tradition works is they would have put somebody. Devin Brown probably would have been a starter, bro. I'm just telling you how Ohio State works. I know the program. They're not putting those two.
Raiola might really be Mahomes, bro. He looks a lot like Mahomes. Like he's like I'm not even saying just the physical appearance, but like. That too, but like he actually
he's one of them ones, Tyler. He's one of them ones.
He really watches. He probably just watches everything that Mahomes does and becomes like that's. I'm sure.
No,
and also, Jay,
I'm just saying the way Mahomes looked at Texas Tech, like that's how Raiola be kind of looking right now.
He hasn't played a game.
I'm just saying from what I've seen, like the film,
I saw a couple plays that he's made.
Looks like him. So my bad, bro.
Thank you too. I'm about to say Julian Saint is really good. Julian Saint is really good.
He was better than Julian Saint. He was better than him in his class. Like he was ranked higher than them. They were in the same class.
He's better than Julian Saint. I think
Aaron Nolan. You got Aaron Nolan as well too that came in.
He's better than all of them, bro.
Aaron Nolan. Aaron Nolan shit up.
Aaron Nolan not about to be at Ohio State.
He gonna transfer his first season.
He's gonna transfer, bro. But listen, what I was gonna say to you, Jay, was you keep saying like that's not the Ohio State tradition or whatever.
It's not.
This is not the same Ohio State team. This is not the same Ohio State.
That's true.
That y'all used to
Jimmy,
be.
Jimmy, tell me this and why. Tell me this is why, Jimmy. Name me the last freshman that started Ohio State since Ryan Day or name me.
I mean, since Ryan Day, I mean nobody. But bro, this is
since
QB?
Ryan Day, Urban Meyer, anybody.
QB?
I mean,
QB.
No, well, QB.
Oh.
I mean, I was gonna say Braxton, obviously, but
okay, that was 12 years ago.
Okay, bro. But what I'm saying is now, like, y'all didn't have any. Y'all have won since then. Y'all won a national champ. Y'all won one national championship in 2015. Y'all went to another national championship, or
what do you mean since then? Right? We've been. What the fuck?
Okay, but
don't get me fucking started. Don't get me fucking started. Don't tell me since then.
Why is this nigga? Why is this nigga getting so mad?
Get the fuck out of here.
So mad? Why is he getting so mad? He didn't
fuck out of here, bro.
Saying.
Don't try to play us. So you just try to diminish our accomplishments like they ain't the same accomplishments that y'all have achieved.
No, that's not what I'm saying, bro. What I'm saying is Ohio State normally didn't have to worry about something like that.
It's the people that give you money.
It has nothing to do with Michigan Ohio State, Jay. It has nothing to do with Michigan Ohio State. This has nothing to do with that. No, let me finish. I'm gonna say this. All I'm saying is now y'all are in a position where y'all have to win. Y'all have been saying it more for years. Before the last few years, y'all was all we gotta do is win the national championship, and we're gonna win the national championship, this and that. And y'all haven't done it, and y'all can't beat Michigan. So y'all think y'all gonna keep doing the same tradition? Oh, well, we're gonna start this guy because he's been there for 3 years. Fuck that. You put the best player on the field, and if Dylan Riley was in that quarterback room, he would have been starting over all of them. He would have won 12 of them last year. Every quarterback in that room. Quarterback in that room.
Yeah, I think so. And Nico is a red shirt too. Like this is Ryle's first year. That's all I'm gonna say. But go ahead though.
Hey.
So that's all I'm gonna say.
Let's wrap it up.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Let's wrap it up. Cole, you got anything you want to tell the people, man?
Thank you for tuning in to Drunk Unc's podcast, man. It's a blessing. Season 3, episode 1, but it's season 2, episode 1 of Happy Hour. But
yeah. Season three, right around the corner. Season 3 premiere right around the corner, y'all.
Yeah, let me go ahead.
I was gonna say we obviously with football being right around the corner, we want to get a fantasy football league going. So I already got it set up. I'm not gonna lie to you. I set it up like maybe a week ago.
Did you set it up? I was getting ready to. What app did you use?
It's set up. I use Yahoo. The only app.
Thank you. Okay.
The only app.
So my championships will convert over because I'm a multi-winner in that mug. So.
Anyways.
All right, man.
Yeah, so we'll get in touch with y'all for the.
We'll put the details out in the Discord.
We'll get the details going.
Discord.
We might have to get two. We might have to get 2 going low key, depending on how many people want to do it. Because I only put 12 people in this one. So.
Okay. All links are in the bio. All links that we have are in the bio in our link tree.
Tap in with us, y'all. Go ahead.
Real quick, I just want to say shout out my man T Cole, man, making this all possible. Appreciate you, bro. Just want just give you flowers, bro. Appreciate you, bro, on the show today, man. Just give me flowers, man.
Appreciate you, my G.
Everyone, but
And lastly, but certainly not least, I'll let y'all go. If anybody out here on Xbox,
go grab the fucking merch. Thank you, Khalid. Thank you. You took exactly the words out of my mouth.
Obviously,
Khalid, you got the merch.
Hey,
can you grab the merch?
Hey, if y'all not in the dynasty,
I've been looking at the orders.
Y'all got an Xbox, Negro. If y'all not in the dynasty and y'all want to join the dynasty and y'all got an Xbox,
use the promo code Happy Hour.
Come fuck with us, man. We need to get more. We need to get more bodies in this dynasty.
Tone, you really look like Flavor fucking Flav. Take them goddamn glasses off.
Okay, GG, y'all.
GG's in the chat, man.
We'll catch y'all on the next one.
Appreciate y'all tapping in the Drunk Uncs, man. Appreciate y'all. Hey, you already know.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man.
Khalid talking about us to get the merch, but